to do a hair mask. It's just with some ingredients that are around the, average home. Some of the stuff you may not have. If you have to go out and purchase it, I promise you it's not extremely expensive. You'll actually find that some of this stuff actually works a lot better than, the stuff that you can buy in the store. I've tried so many hair products, and I know that the mud masks work really well on the hair, but it's just so hard to come across a mud mask. So this is just kind of like another way to, put that shine and moisture. This is really for like really dry hair. If you straighten your hair a lot, you use a lot of heat products on your hair, or maybe you just naturally have dry hair, this is perfect for you. And especially with summer coming up, it's going to be getting like really hot. So this is like a perfect way to, put that moisture back in your hair. So basically all you need is some olive oil. Any kind of olive oil will do. This is just Bertolli classic olive oil. They have, if you have to go and purchase some olive oil, it's the cheapest kind I think they have is like $4, so it's not really that expensive. And then you're going to need honey. And this is just like regular honey. It's not anything super special about it. And then you're going to need a little measuring spoon, tablespoon. This is a teaspoon because my tablespoon is unreachable at the moment. I have no idea where it is. So I'm just going to use my teaspoon, and 3 teaspoons equal up to 1 tablespoon, in case you guys didn't know that. So this is what you need. And then just a hair bow. You're going to measure out 3 tablespoons of the olive oil. So keeping in mind that this is not a tablespoon, this is a teaspoon. So I'm going to be measuring 3 of these for 1 tablespoon. Okay, measured out the olive oil. Now I'm going to measure out 2 tablespoons. Keep in mind these are tablespoons, not teaspoons. 2 tablespoons of honey. Okay, I don't know if you can see this. I don't want to tilt it too far without it dripping out. But basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to melt this so that the honey becomes a little bit more liquidy, because honey is like really, really thick. So I'm just going to heat this up for 15 seconds. Okay, now that I've finished heating that up, basically what you're just going to do is kind of try to mix in the olive oil and the honey so it kind of blends in together. And before you put any of this in your hair, make sure that you have on kind of like an old t-shirt. This one's just one that I sleep in. So that way if it does drip, it doesn't stain your clothing, because oil tends to stain and you don't want to mess up a good shirt. So just go ahead, and because it's so kind of like watery, the best way that you should apply this is to get like one of the brushes that they use when they color your hair at a hair salon. If you've ever gotten your hair colored or highlighted, they use like a brush. If you can find something like that, or you can get like a brush that you use in the kitchen. It's just like this big and it has bristles on the end. It's really for buttering and stuff. So if you can find one of those, that would be perfect. And also, if you have to make another mixture of this, because there isn't much here, and I have pretty long, thick hair, I'm pretty sure this will be enough. It should be, but if you have to make another mixture, cut it in half, because you're not going to need but that much more. So I'm going to go ahead and start applying this in my hair. Okay, so I've let my hair down, and it looks kind of really funky right now because it's dirty. And this is the best time when you should do this on your hair, is when your hair is dirty. So basically I'm just going to dip my finger into it, and as you can see, it's like pretty nasty looking. It's like really, really clumpy. So I'm just going to dip it, and I am making a mess. I'm going to dip it the best I can and just apply it as much as you can. It's going to look so disgusting. Like it feels like my hair is like extremely oily. It's so, ugh. And if you need to, if you don't have like a brush like me and you're just making a mess like I am, and you're trying to use your fingers, maybe a spoon would work better. It's kind of disgusting. Trying to get this into my hair. I'm going to give you a look at this. Isn't that disgusting? It's already getting like extremely hard. Like really, really hard. So I'm going to finish doing this and I'll be back. Okay, as you guys can see, I've got it completely in my hair. I'm going to turn around so you can see that. See how my hair looks like really, really stiff? That's the honey kind of just like locking in, like really making your hair stiff. But it kind of like works as like a locking agent because it like locks in like all of that oil into your hair. That's what's making it shiny. Okay, so you're just going to take your rubber band and kind of twist your hair into a bun. Doesn't even matter what the bun looks like because it's just to hold your hair there. Okay? Now you're going to watch the time, leave it in for 30 minutes, and then when your 30 minutes is up, you're just going to shampoo it out, wash it out really, really well before you put the shampoo in though, so that, it's kind of not making it really, really hard and crunchy, and you want to get that honey smell out of it because I don't like the smell of honey personally and the olive oil. It's like really stiff feeling right now. So go have fun with this. 30 minutes, rinse it out really, really well, shampoo it, condition it, and enjoy your beautiful, luxurious, shiny, soft hair.